All right, welcome back to the Daily Mastermind. George Wright III with your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and education. Today I want to talk to you about something that's related to business. I want to talk to you about the 7-step formula I put together for business revenue growth, life mastery. You can kind of fit everything into it. But let's start with the quote of the day. The quote of the day is from Albert Schweitzer, and the quote is, "Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success." Let me say that again. Really want you to think about this. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. I love that quote. Well, today, guys, you're in for a treat. I want to give you a literal masterclass on business revenue growth. And I generally don't like to do these on the podcast, but I've had so many people talking to me about how to grow their business, how to grow their revenue, do their marketing and things like that. So I'm going to dig in real quickly and real high level to a process that I built a while back. And this is a process that I built for growing your business and your life, because it's a 7-step formula that I've used to basically put together all of the thoughts, the strategies, and things I have on how to really be effective in business and life. And it involves everything from mindset to money to marketing. So let's jump right into it. It's 7 steps. And let me go through the 7 steps with you real quick. It starts with your mindset, and then it goes to strategy. Then it goes to marketing. Then we talk about sales. Then we talk about growth strategies, basically scaling your business. Then we talk about people and technology, and we talk about money, structure. I'm going to go through these relatively quickly, but just know that you can go over to the Daily Mastermind or dailymastermind.com website, and I'll put in the show notes here a link that you can use to get the full breakdown, the full outline. We do have a full masterclass on this, and so that's something you'll want to dig into. But here's the purpose of this. If you're struggling to grow your business because of your mindset, because of the circumstances, because of lack of strategy, or if you want to just understand and know that you're going the right direction, you're looking for clarity, you're looking for confirmation, these steps will help you to do it. If you go through these steps in the right order, you're going to find that you can take your business, your life to another level. You're going to grow it substantially. So let's dig right into it. The first step is mindset. Now, mindset is all about developing clarity, focus, and discipline to create your best life. You've got to be able to start with the clarity and the focus and the discipline, or else nothing else is going to work. It's kind of like the bookends of this 7 steps is your mindset and money. But the first step being mindset is so critical because your outcome is controlled by your actions, and your actions are controlled by your thoughts. So everything you do and all your outcomes are created by what and how you think. So to create success for yourself, you have to first have a good mindset. So ask yourself this question. Do you meditate? Do you have positive thoughts? Do you lack clarity? Do you have limiting beliefs? Do you get stuck inside your head? Now, my goal is not to necessarily get into those details, but I'm bringing awareness to you today that you've got to look for strategies if your mindset is not right, because you've got to develop clarity, focus, and discipline. Now, the next step in the 7-step formula is going to be strategy. This is where I talk about mapping. Mapping is how you define and create your vision, your mission, and your roadmap to achieve success. See, most people don't know who they are or what they really want out of life, and it's important for you to know yourself and to define your ultimate target and outcome that you're looking for. If you don't know where you're going, it's not very difficult to get there, but it's difficult to get where you want to be in a fulfillment, happiness, revenue, growth area if you don't have a target. So ask yourself these questions. What is the reason you're doing this? What do you really want out of your business and your life? How do you want to feel? What do you need to do every day in order to get there? And what is your unique talent? We've talked about that before. Your strategy should be developed around your unique talent. And then what products and services can you offer the marketplace to solve the needs that they have? But understanding your overall vision, mission, and roadmap to success is very important. Very few people create the strategy before they just start executing, and that's one of their biggest problems. So the third step after you get your mindset and strategy down is guess. It's marketing, right? That's the part that I love the most. It's identifying, targeting, and attracting leads to grow your business and your brand. See, marketing is often the misunderstood ingredient to success. A lot of money is spent on advertising campaigns that don't even have a strategy and don't have a purpose. You're just looking for leads. It's critical to know and understand who your prospects are and to focus on your client's needs. And remember that your prospects have a problem that they're trying to solve, and your product or service needs to solve that problem. So there's three things that I like to talk about in marketing, and it's your market, your message, and your media. Your market is going to be, who is it you're going after? What's the geographic, the demographic, the affinity that they have? The message is going to be, what are you going to use as your offer to convert, to be able to get people into your community, your business, whatever it is. And then the media is how you do that. It might be digital marketing, social marketing, content marketing, direct marketing, mail, telemarketing. It could be any of those things. But ultimately in marketing, you want to really clearly identify, target, and attract leads. That's that whole concept that I talk about a lot with market, message, and media. Once you have your mindset and your strategy, and you've got a marketing strategy also put together, now it's time to monetize. And the fourth step is sales. I call it monetize. What you do with this is where you really clearly build, develop, and optimize your sales process in order to create most revenue. Now, I understand most people don't like selling, but it's a process we're talking about, not so much the act of, and we can have that another conversation on that another time. But building a selling machine to optimize your business is the key to success, because you have to be able to create revenue, right? And so depending on your type of business, this can be done with or without salespeople. Either way, there's systems that you can put in place to convert those leads that you're bringing in through marketing. So you have to think about how you can hire peak performers or find the right scripting for you to do it yourself, and have sort of a conversion equation, I like to call it, that will allow you to be able to bring value. And I really believe that if you're selling without convincing, you're going to do a much better job and you're going to keep customers longer. Remember, the idea here, and a lot of times marketing can set you up for success there, is that you want to be able to service your clients and solve their needs. When you do that, the sales process becomes super easy. So now we've got your mindset, we got your strategy, get some marketing strategy, and then we've got your sales and conversion process. So you're clicking along, you've got a business, you're trying to grow your revenue, maybe you're tapping out, maybe you're hitting a ceiling. But the fifth step is all about growth strategies and building momentum, because a lot of people get their businesses started and then they get stuck. And the idea with growth strategies is it's proven strategies and tactics that will grow and scale your business. This step is so important because we've all heard of like the 80-20 rule. 20% of our efforts are spent on things that create 80% of the results. So where should you spend your time right now in the 20% of your time that creates the maximum results? And in business and in our personal lives, there are things we can do to focus on that. I talked a little bit about this in the 10X we talked about. But in business, I want you to just write this down. There are 5 key drivers. There's 5 key drivers of creating momentum in your business. One is leads, one is conversions, one is transactions, one is pricing, and one is profits. Those are the 5 levers that you can pull in growth strategies. You're either going to need to get more leads to increase your revenue, or get more conversions, or get more transactions, the number of transactions, not the percentage you convert. Or you're going to have to look at your pricing, your packages, or your profitability. Those 5 areas are ways that you can drive momentum in your business and grow your revenue and profit. So let's move on. Once you've done these growth strategies, another thing you do when you're growing your business is you get to step 6, which is mastery. This is the people and technology, because what you're going to find as you start to grow a business, and I've had a lot of entrepreneurial startups, but I've also had businesses that have grown to 7, 8, 9, 10 figures. And ultimately, this step involves creating freedom for yourself by scaling the right people, technologies, resources, and tools. We got into business in order to get freedom. And sometimes when you're building your business, you have less of that. Time is one of our greatest assets, and having a successful business in place with systems can help you to operate without yourself being present. And it'll help you by, allowing you to focus on more important things like growth strategies and new business development if you can put these systems, these people and technologies in place. So this is the area where you've got to start to establish culture. You've got to create efficiencies. You've got to become scalable, investing in your people and building leaders. You're going to get into time and skill set mastery. You've got to go deep in that mastery set. And that is the whole area that really truly separates average businesses from great businesses, is this area of people and technology and mastering that area. Now, the seventh step, the last step that I want to be able to mention to you, is one that a lot of people don't think about. And it can be just as profitable to your bottom line, to your top line, and to your overall life. And that's money. Now, this is where we're talking about structure here. This is where you need to learn to apply advanced strategies to grow and protect your business and your wealth. You know, one of the best strategies in life is to be able to reduce your taxes and keep more of what you already make. Having the right business structures in place will help you to maximize your tax deductions, minimize the amount you have to pay. You know, the right estate planning, asset protection structure. Do you have an S Corp? Do you have an LLC? How are you structuring your business and your insurance and your taxes? This is an area that is so important. And so I hope you can see how this structure, the 7-step formula, I sort of bookend it with mindset and money. And in between, it's all about business, mindset, business, and money. But this 7-step formula, this 7 steps are all individually things you need to make sure. So if you have a hole in your business, you've hit a, you've hit a ceiling, a ceiling, you've found that you can't push through, it might be one of these 7 key steps. Like anything else, I really highly recommend you go back, you listen to this, you take notes, you dig deep into it, look for the masterclass that we have. This is the type of stuff we go super deep on in our academy. If you're an academy member, you know what I'm talking about. But that's my message for today. I know we crammed a lot of information into this episode, but my goal was to give you this overview so that your mind can be inspired and motivated to dig in deep. So do me a favor and share this show. I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean the world to me. It would help others that maybe just don't get this type of education. And so I look forward to talking with you more tomorrow. Hit me up on Daily Mastermind on Facebook or Instagram. Let me know what you're working on. I look forward to talking with you soon. Once again, my name is George Wright III. I am your host. This has been the Daily Mastermind. Have a great day.